king, I am not a god, I am Hunting!
Welcome Tano. In this video I will show you how to build your Quassus Prime for level 9999 steel path enemies in Warframe. But first, let me show you what this weapon is capable of. Let's go! Welcome back Tano, I hope you enjoyed the speedrun. As always, I use a method called DVS. D stands for damage, how I will be dealing damage. V stands for viral, how I will be proccing viral for 10 stacks, equal to 325% more damage to enemies' HP. And S stands for armor stripping, we don't care about armor, we care about reducing enemies' damage reduction that comes with armor to slap enemies hard. Before I show you the build, there is something you need to keep in mind, that the Quassus Prime at release, the critical chance and the critical damage values was wrong, and the E followed up with a hotfix. Keep that in mind. And that's why in the speedrun level cap you will see orange crates, and now you will see red crates. I will explain everything in math. And now for the build, starting with the unique trait. Heavy attack throw daggers that deals guaranteed /statue effect. The daggers are more accurate when wielded by Zaku. If you scroll all the way down, you will see the daggers are projectiles. You'll see the critical chance, multiplier statue per projectile, 2%. So modding even for elements and using the projectile will suck. Even the main weapon have like 18% statues, and if you put more element, this weapon, I see, in my opinion, should be going just for slash. That's my opinion. Slicing feathers in the stance. Galvanized reflex. 50% heavy attack efficiency means you will consume less combo multipliers when you perform a heavy attack or a slam or whatever. On melee kill, 20 initial combo for 20 seconds stacks up to 4 times. This is 5 combo multipliers. Keep that in mind. Amalgam organ shatter for critical damage and heavy attack wind up speed, meaning when you perform a heavy attack, it will be fast, the animation, okay? Blood rush, 40% chance. 40% critical chance stacks with combo multiplier, 40 on 5 combo multiplier, that's 200% critical chance, meaning in the calculation will be -1, so it will be 4 for the blood rush, so you will have only 160% critical chance. That's how Warframe math works. Okay, so 1.6, keep that in mind. Primed Smite Orokin multiplicative damage against the faction. You switch it, depends on the faction you're fighting. Gladiator Might for critical damage and 10% melee critical chance per combo multiplier. So 10 critical chance multiplied on 5 combo multipliers, that's 50 in Warframe math, -1. So that's like 40% critical chance, that's 0.4. Now, melee elementalist multiplicative damage, multiplicative statue damage, slash heat, electricity, toxin, blast, and gas. We have slash guaranteed, that's done. 60% heavy attack wind up speed, so we're fast. Now, the big question will be this. Sacrificial steel with sacrificial pressure, or galvanized steel with primed pressure point. Alright, so, before the weapon got fixed, okay, I was using, in the speedrun on the level cap, I was using the galvanized steel and the primed pressure point because they was better. And when DE fixed it, okay, 35% critical chance and the 2.5 from 2 to 2.5 critical damage, the sacrificial steel and sacrificial pressure are leading now. I will show you exactly what I mean. So this is the math I did. Now, there is the prime and there is a non-prime, because when this weapon got released, it was having the 2 critical damage from the non-prime. So in the end of all these calculations, you will have them in the pinned comment, okay, so I'll leave them there for you, okay. In the end, you will have like a conclusion of 100% chance with the sacrificial combo for critical damage and 97% chance for 5.5 critical damage. You say, what is this critical damage you talk about? Crits in Warframe has tiers. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, and there is a calculation you apply to understand how that happens. So, the sacrificial combo for 5.5 and the galvanized 3.7 and 5.2. As you can see here, the sacrificial steel is winning with 0.3 critical damage for Tier 2 and 0.3 for Tier 3 as well. Now, when I was doing the speedrun, it was the opposite. The galvanized steel was winning by 0.2 and 0.2 for Tier 3, and it increased base damage with the primed pressure point. So you see, the hotfix they did, it changed the weapon because it's like a lot of percentage going on in there, and all of them are heavy. So I will just leave you this again in the pinned comment down, so you can check it yourself and understand it better. So that will lead us to, when I'm going to test this weapon now in Simulacrum, you will see red crits instead of orange crits, because now we're using a high critical chance and high critical damage from the sacrificial combo. And now for the arcane. I thought about a lot of things. I thought about all of them, like crescendo, this, that, this. Now, crescendo isn't bad, but in the playing of Quassus, I'll be heavy attacking all the time, and I don't want to keep waiting for the 12 combo to come back. And this is a single targeting weapon, to be honest, alright? If it was a slam, maybe I'll think about it, but it's not. So the best arcane I figured here is the melee afflictions. Now, don't get me wrong, the anomicity is really nice because it's heavy attack, but you know, it's one-time thing, and like, it's more for a show, alright, to push maybe to tier 4 critical chance. But no. Affliction is the best in here. Enemies affected by statue effect gain 6 additional stack when they're knocked down or flanked by a melee attack, and trust me, this arcane will make this weapon a hell of a beast. So this is the damage and the weapon bringing only slash. Now when it comes to the Warframe, we'll be using 2 Emerald Archon shards, so we can armor strip enemies using our Tempest Barrage Hydroid subsumable ability, and it will proc viral for us as well. And we're going to be using 3 Violet Archon shards, making sure you have your energy more than 500 for the damage boost to be doubled. And there you go. Revenant, Steel Charge in here, Arcane Fury for damage, Arcane Acceleration doesn't matter at all because it's for the primary weapons, and Viral Tempest for viral, and that's your full DPS. Of course, if you don't like my method, I will leave you this sheet right here, so you can maneuver around that. You can use your, for example, primary saddle, or you can use like Epitaph to prime, you can use wherever you want, your companion, and so on and so on, your Nairo to strip, etc. Alright, let's go for the showcase. And here we are against level 225 heavy corrupted gunners, and first thing you want to do is feel your galvanized reflex. Let's go. As you can see already, orange and red crits. Just wait for it, boys, just wait for it. You will enjoy this beyond your imagination. Just give me 1 second. Let's go. Alright, we got our 5 combo multipliers, right? Check this out. I just like hit this guy 1 time. Boom. Gone. Look at this. 1 time. 1 time. 1 time. Boom. Like that guy even died. Like I didn't even touch him. Let's go. 1 more time. Check this out. Boom. 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 Now, that's when you apply the knowledge of building to the Warframe math, and this is exactly what you receive. So even I took the weapon with pre-hotfix, I changed the build because I know now, based on Warframe math, this way is way more powerful and it will deal even better than what you saw on the speedrun. Now, when we apply the DPS, armor stripping enemies and the proccing viral, and shkaboom, baby. Look at that. Boom. 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 I mean, you already know, like, we one-shot them before even, like, armor stripping and proccing viral. And every enemy, 6 million, every enemy in the game have HP, so it doesn't matter what enemy you're fighting, alright? You will like slap them, baby. You will slap them all the way. Alright. Let me summon some Thrax Centurions. Go. Go, boom, and you will bypass that overguard. Don't worry about it, bro. That's like, you'll be like, who's Thrax anyway? You'll be like, who's Thrax anyway? I mean, it killed level cap. There is nothing to prove in here, guys. Alright? And I prefer you use this in close range, like I just do, instead of relying on the projectile, because the projectile are really nice. Okay, don't get me wrong, the projectile are really nice, but check this out. Like, okay, you can kill. I'm not saying you cannot kill. They're nice and good, and this build can work in both ways. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. But eventually, when enemies get higher, it's better to get close to them and just go heavy attack, and they're done. Otherwise, the projectile will still kill them anyway. Now, when it comes to Rivens, what would you replace? Now, if you have a Riven with a, for example, multiplicative damage to faction, you want to replace Primate Smite of Oricane. Now, the Sacrificial Pressure, the Sacrificial Steel, you don't touch them at all. These two are untouchable, okay? Galvanized Reflex, untouchable. Amalgam Organ Shatter, untouchable. What you can play around with is Gladiator Might or Blood Rush. Now remember, Blood Rush will give you 160% critical chance, and this one will give you 40% critical chance with critical damage multiplier. So, if you have a Riven, CCCD initial combo, CCCD damage, CCCD toxin, CCCD that's it. CD damage, CC's damage, I don't care. Gladiator Might is what you want to replace, and I hope that helps. Otherwise, let me know in the comments below what is your Riven so I can help you to replace it in the build. In the end of the video, I want to say special thanks to everybody been supporting this channel in any way by liking, subbing, commenting. Big love to you all. Feel free to join our Discord, link on the description. We're building an amazing community in there. Special thanks to the Undisputed Donator Free Hate and all other donators, Galirek, Ulfrir, Victor, Mr. V, Mika, Wes, Milan, and the Elinor, and the Noob Master. Special VIPs, Rek, Kai, Illusion, and Ulfrir, and every member of this community. Big love to you all, and see you next time.